Because of the track, because of the location of this particular system, we're bringing winter weather all the way down deep into Dixie, South Georgia, northern Florida as well, getting in on the action. Certainly, a lot of those areas are going to get up to a tenth of an inch of ice, maybe a little bit more ice, maybe a quarter of an inch of ice in southeast Georgia, which would be unheard of, and certainly crippling, right? Because you just don't have the resources to combat that, especially on the roadways. We get into a snow impact really by the time we get into Thursday and Thursday night in the Mid-Atlantic. Could get a dusting, could get maybe up to an inch around the 95 corridor, D.C.-Baltimore area, but you really have to go east, areas along the Atlantic coast. That's where we could be looking at significant snow, certainly 4 to 8 or even more inches of snow out in that area. And as we get into the Northeast, as that system continues to really crank later Thursday into Thursday night, that's where we could see some heavy snow with blizzard-like conditions across New England, but mainly, again, coastal New England. We're talking about eastern Massachusetts, Cape Cod especially, down east Maine, eastern Vermont, and Rhode Island as well. Those accumulations easily past 6 inches, perhaps up to a foot. Later Fridays, mainly northern New England, northern Maine especially, by the time we get towards Friday evening. Because of the intensification of this system, that's only going to reinforce the cold air. For some areas, this batch of cold air is going to be worse than what we've seen so far. So we're talking over the weekend behind this system as it pulls out. Highs will be 10 to 15, New York City area, for example, on Saturday. That's for highs.